I started my career in the family business. Those were really good years of my life, and I'll never exchange them for anything. I got a lot of exposure. I got to meet presidents from every African country. I got the confidence to be able to speak with them about the work that we were doing at ETG. I got exposure, but I didn't necessarily get the discipline that I needed as somebody who was 21 years starting out in her career. And I'm going to talk about basic things like arriving to work at 8 a.m. instead of at 10 a.m. I didn't earn the luxury to come to work at 10 a.m., yet I was showing up to work at 10 a.m. I had a very comfortable option, right? To go back and work with the family business. What I discovered though when I got to business school, right, was that I was missing a lot of the basics that my colleagues had to do when they were, starting out their first jobs. After business school, I landed in the UK and I was like, okay, just like everyone, I need to start applying for jobs. And so started applying for jobs and I started getting lots of rejections. McKinsey rejected me, BCG. I had Harvard on my resume, but I wasn't good enough. And then eventually I was lucky enough to get accepted at Syngenta. Okay, and that's how I entered the Syngenta system. Now, even through my time at Syngenta, I wouldn't say that I was the best employee because I didn't know how to be an employee. I was learning the constraints that UDEG had already learned 10 years before me. It was basically at one point when David Morgan, my line manager, said, dude, do you realize that people expect you to deliver? And I was like, shit, this guy just told me that I do nothing. And that really impacted me for some reason. I took it to heart and I decided I'm going to show David Morgan that I can actually deliver. And I can even trace back the date. It was 2015. So exactly 10 years ago when I decided I'm going to become a delivery machine. And that's when I started to really deliver. I got a chance to be in the Africa Middle East team. I went to Morocco and then eventually got the job in the UK. I actually got the Best Employee of the Year award in the UK.